Greetings, YouTube. There are times where Kabam should compensate, and it's 50-50, maybe, I don't know, 80-20, whether or not they will. This is, of course, the case when it comes to things like what we expect after Kabam Jax's announcement this morning, if you missed it on my channel, that because they were able to patch up what caused last week summoners in certain alliances to miss out on at least one day, if not 2 days, of their alliance quest run. I guess it was easy for them to just give everybody some form of compensation. Now, we weren't guaranteed that, but they should do it, and they are doing it. Well, we had so many different things in our in-game inbox today, including this Worship and Wonder crystal. And you can see that, as is the case normally, for $5, Kabam has given us a chance to get 2 Cavalier Nexus Worship and Wonder crystals. Now, I am always a little bummed, a little frustrated that that it's only a limit of 1 on these Fridays, because I think a lot of people, myself included, would be fine buying 4 of them for $10, like we get to do on Wednesdays. So this really is totally robbing people of the opportunity to get, twice as much money from their wallet to Kabam. So Kabam's actually costing themselves quite a bit of money. But, ironically, they broke their own terms of service by at first having 1 crystal in this. And see, it's been updated to 2, but several people bought this when it was 1. And so Kabam tried to cover their tracks today, and they did after about like an hour, but I have had several people message me screenshots where they purchased it and just got 1 crystal. Now, if Kabam really wants to be kind, and that's a big if, they'll give those people the purchase that they originally should have had, which is 2 crystals, meaning that they got 3 crystals for $5. But then again, the other argument on that is that people get upset and say, I didn't get 3 for $5, I got 2 for $5. So that's not fair. I don't know. What I do know is that it's a fascinating debate between getting that for $5 or this for 10. You get half the crystals, but you get a guaranteed 5-star. This is what I'm looking at here. And then, of course, energy refills and ISO. It's interesting. I really do think that I'm worried that Kabam is going to bring in 7 stars at some point soon. And I know some of you said, Profit's inevitable, just accept it. But I can't tell you how many people have told me in comments, behind the scenes, on streams, Prof, if they bring in 7 stars, I'm done. And we lost a lot of people when they brought in 6 stars. So it's not like these people are bluffing. We lost some really good content creators when 6 stars came into the game. So I realize, after my experience in this community, that it is, sadly, something that Kabam's really got to grapple with when it comes to the cost benefit of keeping the whales, but also losing a lot of mid-tier players. Maybe who knows, even in-gamers. I think in-gamers are who left more than mid-tier players. Because if you're a mid-tier player that's not really used to getting 6-star shards as it is, then 7 stars are like so far off you can't think about it. But if you're somebody who feels like you're at the end of the goalpost and all of a sudden you're back at the 50-yard line, you're going to be discouraged. So Kabam legally has to give those of you who bought this before they fixed it in the last half hour to hour, they have to give you at least the extra crystal, if not 2. Kabam broke its own terms of service again, and they are legally responsible. This is not subjective. It is by the iTunes and Google Play user agreement. On the same day that hopefully we're getting some Alliance Quest compensation that some of you were benefited twice from, between getting a higher placement because some alliances ahead of you weren't able to play all 5 days last week, to getting this bonus compensation from Kabam just because. And my brother's calling. That means it's a good time to end this video. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Have a good one. We kept it under 5 minutes.